How's it going there, everybody? This is ISleepWithAFanOn, and welcome back to Have You Unlocked More Neurons in the Graduate of 2032. I am stressed out. I need something easy to do, so we're doing this game.
Hello. Who have we got? It's time to pick yourself a nice avatar.
And you know me, I'm your
Looking
stepmom,
great. Let's see what we can
but
teach
please
you.
call me
It's
mommy.
Are You Smart the Show.
Oh, let me grab the
Let's
die.
quickly
We're
go
doing
over
random
how the game
categories.
works. We're going to ask you 11
And
questions
since I'm
in
stressed
increasing
out,
difficulty.
I'm allowing
And you
myself
get
to
pick
do
a subject
cheats.
every time.
We're doing
Class
4
answer.
games
See
today.
how it's worth
If I
100
win
points.
any of the games, the other games will do
And
with no
your classmate
cheats.
for this,
Alright,
life science.
what is up first?
Measurements.
Category 1. Social studies, not the best subject.
Let's take a long trip for this holidays question. What is the only U.S. national holiday that always falls on a Thursday?
Thanksgiving.
Veterans Day, Labor Day,
3.
Thanksgiving. Stepmom, it's your turn to answer.
Oh, I
Here's the answer.
went to Buc-ee's with my girlfriend
And the correct
today. That
answer
place was
is
awesome. I had to
Thanksgiving.
stop myself
Too
from
easy.
buying so
You get
much
100
garbage.
points.
It's like I bought a shirt and some pajamas. Alright, category
Step
1
Pick
again.
yourself a
Animal
good
science.
question. There are-
Man, I don't like this
Don't climb
category
up now with this animals question.
because it tends to be map questions
Which
a lot
of
of
these
the times.
is a mammal that typically has sharp quills on its body?
Porcupine, probably. Or hedgehogs.
Ostrich, porcupine,
Yep.
crocodile. Stepmom, please pick an answer. We've got it now.
Yay!
So, the real answer is porcupine.
Looks like there was a Buc-ee's
You
mascot.
get 100 points.
Or you know what? Forget it. There was a Buc-ee's furry. There was a furry there. I just rolled another 1.
I'm best at foreign languages and social studies.
Is this the first second grade question?
Stepmom.
Yeah, I think
please
it
pick
is.
A good subject.
We're just rolling 1s
There
today.
it is. Geometry. This
But I'm
next
happy to
question
see
won't go
geometry.
perfect. True or false? A triangle has exactly 2 angles.
No, Claudie. But, no, they have 3 angles.
And it is locked in.
Yay!
And the real answer is false. Nice
Yeah.
work. You get 150 points.
Alright, category. I swear if I roll a 1.
So,
Okay, good.
Ava,
4.
thanks for joining us. Can you give up
Is it a garbage category?
Stepmom, pick a
Earth
subject you're
science.
good at.
Earth science
Hickey
is
Talk
pretty
must be a
okay.
holiday because it's time for a calendar question.
A calendar question?
Which month is named after Mars, the Roman god of war? Step
I assume
which is
March.
The right answer.
Let me just take a quick peek at that question again. It has to be March, right?
And we got your answer.
Woo!
Well, the correct answer is March.
Sweet. Oh my god, it is hot today.
Correct. You get 150 points.
Alright, category 4 again.
It's my turn. Stepmom, here is your choice
Oh,
of subject.
gross.
Now we're visiting the embassy to this country's question. What was the original language used in ancient Rome?
Isn't that Latin?
Latin,
Have I gotten this question?
Italian, Greek.
I don't think so. It shouldn't be
Stepmom,
Greek, because
choose your
Greek should have been in Greece. And Rome was, present-day Italy. At least I'm pretty sure. But, pretty sure that's Oh my god. It's... Why do I feel like this could be wrong? Hey, Jaden, how you feeling?
So Jaden, how does that sound?
I probably know this one.
Mm-hmm.
God. I'm just going Latin.
Your answer is in.
Ah.
And the right answer is Latin.
Sweet.
That means you get 200 points.
I'm glad that Jaden didn't know it for certain, or else I would have copied him. Category 4 again.
Take a look at these subjects.
With that 3 1s
You
and 3
have
4s.
Reading.
World
Like,
history.
Let's make history with this important people question. Who was Prime Minister of the UK during World War II?
Pretty sure that's Winston Churchill. Oh, I'm not.
Benjamin Disraeli.
Am I not waiting for the
William Gladstone.
questions to finish?
Winston Churchill.
I need to try to remember that.
Stepmom. Choose
Let
us
me
an
move
answer.
the mic away from my face a little bit.
We got the answer.
Woohoo!
The actual answer is
At some point, I may want to consider
Winston Churchill.
getting a better
You
mic.
got this. You get 200
Because, like,
points.
this mic's on the headset. Like, I can't turn it, like, super far away from me. Like, this is as far
That's
away as
enough
it
for
gets.
me.
And what I
It's your
hate
turn,
is I
Claudia.
can't breathe too hard or anything, or else you'll hear it. I'm sorry, I'm blabbing.
Stepmom, it's time for
It's
you to
been a
pick
hell of a
subject.
week. All right, we got 2
It's either
spelling.
chemistry.
That's pretty good.
Get ready
No
to
cheats used. I'm in a good
SLL
position
with
in this
next
game.
question.
Ooh, wait.
True
Haley's
or
the
false?
spelling
The
expert, I
following
think.
word contains the letter W. Playground. Playground.
Nope. P-L-A-Y.
Stepmom, pick the correct one.
G-R-O-U-N-D. That is false.
Your answer is locked.
Yes!
Playground.
So, the right answer is false. Great work. You get 250 points.
Alright, what's up next? Category. I swear if I roll another 2.
So, Haley, thank
All
you
right,
for
4.
attending. Stepmom, let's look at your choice of subjects. We find the path to this landmarks question.
Just don't be a
On
cities
which
question.
continent is the Rock of Gibraltar found?
I want to think that's Europe, but I don't know.
Stepmom, what's the answer?
'Cause for some reason, I want to think. I want to think that Gibraltar is like in like Portugal or Spain. I don't know. I don't know what the Rock of Gibraltar is, to be honest. Gibraltar sounds like it could potentially be African, but I doubt it. It kind of reminds me of like Zanzibar, like
This
that
one was
type
hard
of.
for me too.
But how is Haley feeling?
So, Haley, could you answer it?
I don't think I could guess the answer.
All right,
This is a really tough question.
This-
All right.
this 4th grade, right? Yeah. I could ask the class. I haven't gotten this category very often. Potentially never.
You
So
got this.
I
Take as
don't
long as you need.
necessarily want to go for a new question. I feel like it's Europe. I'm going to ask the class because I don't want to trust a new question. I can't just straight up copy Haley because she doesn't know. So I have to ask the class. It's the only logical thing,
We
in my
got your
opinion.
answer.
Yes!
You've picked a cheat.
Uh-huh.
Specifically, you've chosen to ask the class. Let's see what our class thinks the right answer is.
I need to turn the brightness on the screen
Yay!
down.
Woo!
Can everyone please give their answer?
It's this one.
Come on, Europe.
It's
Asia?
this answer. It
Africa.
must be this.
Yo,
must be
come
this.
on, people. Alright.
It's this answer.
Alright, yeah, we're going Europe.
Yeah!
Which is what I was thinking anyway.
Stepmom, what's the real answer?
Man, when I saw 3 different continents come up, what? Imagine if they would have just all picked different ones. All right, let me make absolutely sure I'm on Europe. Confirm.
And the actual answer is Europe.
Dope. I guess even if I would have guessed, I would have gotten it right too.
Good work. You get 200.
All right, what category's up next? 3. Hope everybody's doing good out there. 'Cause man,
so
times are
It's time to meet
kind
a
of
new
scary
classmate.
right now. Category
And
3, but
it's
I'm
verses
glad to
acting
see
on us.
physics.
And this
That's
physics
my specialty. I'm the physics student.
Which of these is an example of the non-Newtonian fluid known as a dilatant? Motor oil, water,
That's not water.
quicksand.
Dilate.
Stepmom, what's your answer?
Is motor oil a non-Newtonian fluid? Quicksand should be. I gotta be honest, I don't know what did he pronounce it dilatant? Let me repeat
Which
question.
of these is an example of the non-Newtonian fluid known as a dilatant?
Dilatant.
Motor oil, water, quicksand. It's just you and us. Take as long as you need.
It's not water, because water's not a non-Newtonian fluid. I don't know if motor oil is. I almost want to think that it's not, but I don't know. Could be quicksand, but dilatant. Shh. Let me ask Mia.
So Mia,
I don't think
how does
I
it
don't think
sound?
I've done that yet.
I really don't think I could answer.
Okay.
It's just a tough question.
oh my.
If I had to guess, I guess quicksand. But I got a feeling it's motor oil. But I would guess quicksand just because that's the only one I know for certain is a non-Newtonian fluid. I feel like motor oil might be too thin to be a non-Newtonian fluid. Sorry, I accidentally hit my mic. We're gonna get a new question though.
I'll read the question again.
No,
And the
that's
answer is
okay,
in.
Ted. You don't need to do that.
Yeah.
You're using a cheat. Specifically, you've chosen to get a new question. You'll get a new question of the same category, but no more cheating.
I swear, if you give me something
Like,
else, I don't
in terms
know.
of wavelength, which color on the visible spectrum is closest to X-rays?
Do I know this?
Yellow, blue, violet.
Shit.
Stepmom, please pick your answer.
It's probably violet. But I'm trying to remember if X-rays are like on the like blue end or the red end. Which I guess none of these options really is the red end. Because violet should be blue. Because then we get into like ultraviolet. And then I guess X-rays would be past that.
This is
So-
a difficult one.
The right
I gotta
answer
go
is
violet.
Violet.
Yeah!
Good job.
Woo! Are we
You
in
get
6th grade now?
300 points.
Or was that just the
And let's
first
quickly
fifth?
check the answer for the first
Quicksand.
question. It's quicksand.
Sweet.
It
I'm
doesn't
so
matter for the
smart.
points, but it's nice to know more.
It's nice to know that I'm a genius. Alright, what category we got?
So Mia,
1.
Thanks for
Ah,
attending.
God, we still got
Why
another
don't you
5th
tell us-
grade. We do have one more cheat, though.
Stepmom, let's see if there's a
Grammar.
good subject. You've got
Gross.
test your linguistics
Wait.
in this grammar question.
No, I only said gross because it's not one of her
Which of the following
specialties.
is an example of a malapropism?
I don't know what the fuck that
Get
is.
the fire distinguisher. Her neck is goose-like. Bill builds blocks.
Okay, so mal probably
Stepmom,
means
pick out your
bad.
answer.
So it's like alright, so get the fire distinguisher could be, because that like might refer to like a bad kind of, I don't know, sentence. I don't really know what prop or a propism would refer to. Her neck is goose-like. I could see that potentially being it. Bill builds
say the question
blocks. I doubt
Which of
it's
the
that.
following is an
Hey,
example?
Mia.
So Mia, what do you think?
I really don't know what it could be. It's a really tough question.
Unfortunately, I feel like I'm going to have to just use the cheat because I have no idea. If I had to guess, I want to go with
Take it easy. It's
get the
just you and
fire
us today.
distinguisher. I'll go with get the fire distinguisher. Second guess would be her neck is goose-like, but we're going to have to just copy Mia.
It's now locked in.
Woo!
You've locked in a cheat.
Ooh.
But
Specifically, you've chosen
I
to
don't
copy
think she's
directly from your
gonna
classmate.
necessarily
Let's
know.
hope they got it right.
I just
So,
gotta know
Mia,
that she might be
what's
more
your
knowledgeable.
answer?
I just
I
gotta
choose
guess
the
she
last
might be
answer.
more knowledgeable than
The
me.
last answer. That's Bill builds blocks.
Really?
You're locked in. We'll see
That
if
would have
that's
been
the
my
correct
last
answer.
guess.
The real answer is actually get the fire distinguisher.
I should have
Good
just
try,
guessed.
but you chose the wrong one.
Damn. Oh well, tough ass question.
Unfortunately, you were not smarter than a 5th grader, but we'd love to see you again in our class.
Alright, let's roll it back. That was
Time
only
to add
game
up
1.
all the points that were
That
earned.
game felt like it went on forever. Okay. Yeah, I had to make sure I was actually recording. Yeah, it was like a 20-minute game. We may just want to do 3 games, actually. We're just doing 3. Alright, category
Whoa!
1.
Name's Brooke.
Stepmom. Let's see what subjects
Alright, we got reading.
What author wrote the book Goodnight Moon?
No way. Do I know this?
Margaret Wise Brown, Jules Verne, Charles Dickens.
It's Margaret Wise Brown.
Stepmom. Pick the right answer. We got your answer.
Yay!
At least I
And
think.
the answer is Margaret Wise
Okay.
Brown. Well done. You get 100 points. Stepmom.
2.
Let's take a look at
Alright,
the subjects.
vocab.
It's between. We have a tongue twister for this vocabulary question.
I guess if the student gasps, it's a category
what
they
prefix
hate.
can be added to invite to tell someone not to come to the party?
Don't.
Read. Post. Stepmom, it's your chance to answer. We got the answer.
Yeah.
The correct answer is
You're uninvited from the party for being a loser.
great work. You get 100 points.
Alright, category 1.
Stepmom. Let's pick a
U.S.
subject
history.
for the
Man,
question.
why'd Brooke have to
No
leave?
need to impeach this president's question. President Abraham Lincoln was born in what U.S. state?
Pretty sure that was Kentucky.
Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana.
It wasn't Indiana, was it?
Stepmom, choose the right answer.
It was not Illinois. I'm from Illinois, and yeah, that's known as the land of Lincoln, but he wasn't originally from there. I'm pretty sure it's like before it even came up, I said Kentucky.
And it is locked in.
Ah!
That means the answer is Kentucky.
Yeah, baby.
You get
I feel like that
150
question
points.
a lot of people would get wrong. I'm fortunate that I'm just from that state.
So,
I mean,
Isa,
from Illinois.
Thank you for joining us.
Not
Can you-
Kentucky.
Step
One
Mom,
again,
please
music.
pick a nice subject.
Uh,
Is it
Do
flying a
not,
whistle or
don't
an
give me,
instruments
don't tell me a
question?
person. Don't you dare tell me a person.
Which musical family includes the triangle?
Percussion.
Step Mom, pick an answer for us.
I was a brass player for years, so I do know bands.
And the answer is in. And that makes the answer percussion. You're right. You get 150 points.
Category 2. Wonder when we're gonna
Stepmom,
unlock
choose
health.
a good subject for you.
U.S. geography.
They are math.
Uh-oh.
I hope it's all plain sailing with this bodies of water question. What river forms the boundary between Indiana and Kentucky?
Probably the Mississippi.
Ohio River,
Oh, no.
Missouri River, James River.
I've never heard. I don't think I've ever heard the James
Stepmom,
River.
do you have the answer?
What river forms the boundary between Indiana and Kentucky? It's probably... Oh, God, it could be the Missouri, too. But I want to think that it's the Ohio. Let's see, let me look at the little map here. So... I guess that's supposed to be Illinois. But that could also be Indiana, Kentucky. That looks like Ohio. I want to think it's Ohio. Should I just... You know what? Because of how long this game has gone on already, I'm just going to guess
Your
Ohio.
answer is in. Well, the answer is... Ohio River.
Dude,
That means
that
you
was
get 200 points.
that was a pathetically educated guess.
For coming.
I was probably barely over 50% sure on that.
It's time to
Alright,
pick yourself a
category
subject.
2 again.
So,
Yes.
Art.
Oh, baby, I'm
Follow the
so
morning
glad to
star
see you,
in the
astronomy.
solar system question. True or false? Sunspots are created by disruptions in the sun's magnetic field.
Yes. Sorry, I just touched my mic
Stepmom,
accidentally.
what's the right answer?
Oh, damn. I'm pretty sure that's true.
And we've got your answer.
I better not be false. I don't want to be wrong
right
on an
answer
astronomy
is-
question.
True.
Sweet.
Nice work. You
'Cause
get
I feel like
200
astronomy,
points.
physics, and math are my specialties. What do we got? Category
Name's
4.
Paul. I'm really good at astronomy and computer science.
I cannot believe there's a computer science category.
Stepmom, pick a
Like,
subject
what
for
the
next
hell are...
question.
Like, I'm never gonna know
We've
those.
got chemistry,
Alright, we got
art,
measurements.
life science.
Sweet.
We'll be a
I like
convert here
measurements.
In the measurements question.
No,
John went
okay, cool.
away
I
on
have all my
vacation
sheets.
for exactly 1 week. What is the total number of hours he was gone?
Do I have a
154.
piece of paper?
168.
I just burped a little. I'm so sorry.
188. Stepmom, which is the answer?
Alright, so 2 days would be 48. 2 more would be 96. Hang on, let me mute. So we're at 4 days. Okay, 96 plus 96 is 192. So if I just subtract 24, 100.
I can help you if you want.
192 minus 4 is 188. 168? Okay, 168 is an option.
Here's the answer.
Woo!
So the answer is 168. Too easy. You get 250 points.
Alright, category 4 again.
Stepmom, pick
Animal
yourself a good
science.
subject.
Uh-oh.
No animals were harmed in the making of this question. The king penguin is in its native habitat on the islands of Antarctica. And what other continent?
Is it South America? Because I think South
Stepmom,
America's
choose
pretty...
An answer.
Damn. I feel like it's South America. But if it's not that, I would guess Australia. Pretty sure it's not Africa, and I don't see it being north, or like any of these up here. It's gotta be one of these. I don't
Let me
remember
read back the
exactly where
question.
they go.
The king penguin is in its native habitat on the islands of Antarctica. So, Apollo, your thoughts on
Let's
this?
see how he
I
feels.
really don't know what the answer is.
Okay.
I'm just not good at this subject.
I see.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to... I'm probably gonna ask the class. Yeah, let's ask the class.
It's now locked in.
Oh, is there an
You've chosen
animal?
a
Who's
chief.
the animal science?
Specifically,
Is that
you
Isaac?
picked to ask the class. Let's see what our class thinks the right answer is.
Yay! Yeah!
Can everyone please give their answer?
I think Isaac's the animal
this one.
expert. Okay,
It must be this.
that's what I'm thinking.
It's this one.
It's this answer.
It's this one.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Ah.
Yay!
Because it kinda...
Step mom. Pick
It
an
kind
answer
of
for us.
wraps around there. But I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't Australia somehow,
Well,
or
the
New
actual
Zealand.
answer is
But you know that
South
general
America.
continental area. Sweet.
Good work. You get 250 points.
Alright, what we got next? Two.
Let's quick.
I feel like I'm gonna win this one, baby.
Look at
Do
the
you
time.
believe?
It's
Hello, this is Kami Mia. I'm really good in art and music class.
Okay, music and arts.
Stepmom. Go and pick one of
Okay,
these
so
subjects.
not got...
Time to experience
We don't
nature
have that
with a
one,
life science
unfortunately.
question. Which of the following primarily has eukaryotic cells, meaning that they have a nucleus enclosed in its own membrane? Plants, bacteria, halophiles. Stepmom, it's your chance to answer.
Oh god, was it plants? I think it's plants.
Your answer is locked.
Yeah.
It's either that or
So,
bacteria,
the
but I
correct
think
answer
plants.
is-
I feel like I'm 86% on that.
Plants.
Okay.
You got this. You
Ugh.
get 300
That one was a
points
little stressful.
for attending today.
Alright,
Why don't
category
you tell us a nice
2
fact
again.
about- Stepmom, let's pick one for the next question.
Nah, dude. Oh,
Pick
she is the
between
expert.
Chemistry.
Okay,
art,
so
math.
not bad.
Snip,
Not
snip.
bad.
Time to cut to more arts and crafts. True or false? Sgraffito is a technique of painting where the artist stretches away layers of paint to reveal a contrasting color below.
No idea. I've never heard of that.
Stepmom, choose an answer.
I am a dunce when it comes to art, though. I assume she
Sumia.
knows it.
Any thoughts on it?
This one's easy for me.
Sweet.
Got it.
We gonna copy you then.
We've got it now.
Ah.
You've picked a cheat.
If I had to guess...
Specifically, you've picked to copy directly from
No,
your
I think
classmate.
that's false.
Let's see if they've got it right. So, Mia, what is your answer?
I choose
Of course.
You're copying
Of course
true.
I'm
We've
wrong.
locked you in. We'll see if that's the right answer. And that makes the answer true. Well done.
Thank you
get
so
300
much,
points.
Mia. Couldn't have done it without you.
But it's time we swap hosts. Say hello, Claudia.
Hey, she was the one that like got me wrong that other question, wasn't she? Yeah, I'm making up
That's
for it.
And
All right,
it's sixth
fourth grade. Oh, we're in
Hope you get
sixth.
this one right.
All right,
There's
category
only
4.
one question, but it's worth 500
Claudia, I'm not
points.
happy to see
You'll say
you.
goodbye to your classmate
Like,
now,
you didn't get to
because
see
it's
it,
all up
but
to
like,
you.
I'm mad at her
No. Bye for now.
from the other games.
Step mom, pick your favorite subject.
Oh,
They are
shit.
chemistry, math, social studies, reading.
GG's, I'm screwed.
Put respect on their name for the next question. It's the final question. Let's do this. It's time to find out if you're really smarter than a 5th grader. Poet Langston Hughes is most closely associated with what American literary period?
Who dat?
Transcendentalism. The Beat Movement. Harlem Renaissance. Step Mom,
Wait.
What's the right answer?
Wait, have I heard of this dude? As soon as Harlem Renaissance came up, something. Like, there are neurons firing in my brain. I gotta do it.
Answer.
I don't know why.
The real answer is actually Harlem Renaissance.
How do I know this
Correct.
person?
You get 500 points.
Apparently somewhere in there I do.
Let's see what that did to the final scores. Congratulations.
That's
What a
so
great
weird.
score.
That's a weird feeling.
We'll put those points in your permanent
I
record.
have no idea who he is. But I apparently know him enough.
Looks like we've unlocked something new. It's time for a new subject.
Alright, sweet. I'm probably gonna be excellent at this one. I thought that said health titties. My God. Alright. One more game, baby.
And we'll have to say goodbye for now. Thanks for joining us.
You know
We'll
what?
see you
We're
again
using
soon
cheats
on
anyway,
Are
since
You Smarter
since
Than a
we're
5th Grader?
doing 3 games instead of 4. Alright, last
I
game.
hope you're ready for a pop quiz. It's Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Woohoo!
Alright,
Yeah.
category
Yay!
3's up
Konnichiwa,
first.
Step Mom. Choose
Alright,
the
good.
right subject
She's-
for you. It's
if
either
for some
no need
reason
to
I
call
don't
your
know it,
senator
she
for the
will.
next question.
She's the expert.
U.S. presidential elections always occur on what day of the week?
Tuesday. Fortunately, I vote,
Monday. Tuesday.
so I definitely know this one.
Step Mom. What's your answer?
And unfortunately, last election, the person
It's
I
now
wanted
locked
didn't
in.
win.
Woo!
Damn
And
it.
the right answer is Tuesday. That means you get 100 points.
It's like, no, nobody
Step
wanted
Mom,
Snooki
please
to
pick
be
yourself a good
president.
subject. You
Alright,
have
jokes aside,
health,
category
math,
2.
vocabulary,
Math, hell
earth
yeah.
science. It all adds up here with a math question.
Beautiful.
The number 10 is comprised of 2 digits. 0 is one of the digits. What is the other? 1,
What kind of joke is this?
2, 3. Step Mom, do you have the answer?
Oh, I don't know. Was it Sesame Street? 1.
Here's the answer.
Yay!
And the answer is
Like, that question's so simple,
1.
I actually had
You're
to take a
correct.
moment and be
You
like,
get 100 points.
you're not playing with me, are you? Alright, what category we got? 2
I'm Jaden.
again.
I've got all the earth
Okay.
science and physical.
Earth and physical
Step
there,
Mom,
Jaden?
pick
Well,
yourself a
we don't
nice
have those
subject.
categories,
Then get to a
unfortunately.
native speaker level with this vocabulary question. Which of these adjectives can be used in a non-literal sense to mean something is suspicious?
Sus. Oh.
Fishy,
Fishy.
fishy, swishy. Step Mom, which is the answer?
I read that as like somebody who's from Switzerland, like Swissy. But that would be spelled different. Fishy.
And the answer is in.
Ah.
That means the answer is fishy. Nice work. You get 150 points.
Category 4.
Stepmom,
Oh
choose one
man, I'm
of these
starting to get
subjects.
tired.
It's between health. Let's go Dutch with
Maybe
the
I'll
bill
just
of
get
this
the
country's
next question wrong on purpose, but act like I actually
the Hubbard
didn't know
Glacier
it.
is located in the Wrangell St. Elias National Park and Preserve in what country?
Whoa.
Stepmom,
Is
choose
that
the right
us?
answer.
I think there's a glacier that's in Alaska, but I don't know if it's that one. So that could be the U.S. Show question. The name Wrangler St. Elias National... Like, that could definitely be a U.S. place, too. What? The second grade. Hey, Jaden, how you feeling
So
about
Jaden,
it?
how are you feeling?
Seems straightforward.
I'm just
Wow.
gonna go with Jaden. Let's copy him. But I think that's the
Your
U.S.
answer is in.
I don't know enough about
You've locked in a
glaciers,
cheat.
though.
Ooh.
Specifically, you've picked a
Second
copy
guess,
directly from your classmate.
Russia.
Let's see if they've got it right.
But
So,
that doesn't
Jaden,
sound like a very
what's your
Russian
answer?
name.
I choose this answer.
We've got the answer.
Looks
You're
like the
locked in.
U.S., so
We'll
looks like
see if
we're
they
in
managed to help
agreement.
you. The correct answer is USA.
Okay, so I may have been there, actually.
Great work. You get 150 points.
If
Let's
it
take a look at
is
the
the
points.
place I went to,
Great job. No wrong
like,
answers so far.
it was in Alaska. That was during a cruise. Yeah, it was during a cruise.
But-
Alright, category 2's up next.
Hey, my name's Haley.
Stepmom, pick
Oh,
a
yeah,
good subject
baby.
for yourself. It is
Geometry.
We're going full circle with a question about shapes. True or false? A single triangle can contain an acute angle, a right angle, and an obtuse angle.
False. Obtuse angle and the right angle be greater than 90
Stepmom,
degrees
what's
or
the
180
real
degrees. So that cannot be true.
And we got your answer.
Yes.
And the real answer is false.
Yes.
Got this. You get 200 points.
Alright. Category 4.
Stepmom.
Oh,
Let's see what
nah,
subjects there are. And
dude.
it's health, math.
I already
US
know I'm
say
not gonna know
cello
it.
To our next instrument question. True or false? A flute has 3 valves that can be pressed to change its pitch.
That's gotta be false. That's a trumpet. Or a bugle. Wait,
Stepmom,
bugle?
It's your turn to answer.
No, not a bugle. Oh god, what's the one? A cornet. But, that should be false. Pretty sure they have multiple
got the
keys
answer.
or valves, whatever.
So, the right answer is false.
Sweet.
You're right.
I
You
was
get
not
200
100% on
points.
that, to be honest. Probably about like 72. I probably should have used a cheat, to be honest.
But
Alright,
by
what
your
category
old
we
classmate
got?
and
This
say
one's
hi to a new
left-handed. 4.
Bye-bye.
Stepmom, go ahead and pick a
U.S.
subject.
history. What are
There
his
are-
My name
specialties?
is Joaquin, and I can answer any.
Health.
Not
Kenneth,
this.
I have elected to start this president's question. In 1933, what U.S. president said in his first inaugural address, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself?
Was that Franklin Roosevelt?
Franklin D. Roosevelt, Herbert Hoover, Calvin Coolidge. Stepmom, choose us an answer.
Let me ask, how does he
So,
feel?
Joaquin, could you answer this?
I don't think I can give the answer. I'm not great at this subject.
Well then,
I want to think that it was Roosevelt. Like, I said it before it even popped up. I don't think it was Hoover. Second guess would be Coolidge. I don't know shit about Calvin Coolidge, to be honest. Other than that stupid
we're
slogan,
not
keep
keeping
cool
time,
with Coolidge.
so take it easy.
But we're gonna go with Roosevelt, since I said it
We've
before
got it
the
now.
shit showed up anyway.
So, the real answer is Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Sweet.
Good work. You
Roosevelt.
Get 250 points.
Roosevelt? He's always
So,
causing
Joaquin,
ruses.
thanks for being here.
Alright, what category we got? 3.
Stepmom, please
Foreign
pick one
language.
of these
God
subjects.
damn
Please
it.
check your syntax in this foreign languages question. If Jada is visiting the one country in South America that has Portuguese as an official language, what country is she visiting?
Brazil.
Stepmom, what's
Thank
the answer?
I know this one. Brazil. Where Blanca lives.
Your answer
Because,
is
you know, I
locked.
met Blanca. He
Yay.
speaks
Well, the
Portuguese.
correct
No
answer
idea what
is
he's saying.
Brazil.
Then he shocked me when I tried to shake his hand. Prick.
Well
Yay.
done.
I don't pick
You
him
get
at Street Fighter
250
anymore.
points.
Alright, category 4.
It's time
Man,
for another
I
look at the
feel
points.
smart
You're
in this
doing
episode. I gotta be
incredible.
honest.
Nice work.
Wait, did I roll?
Mom, here's
I
your
roll
choice
it?
of subject.
But I really think I rolled it. We're going
Let's
geography.
take a time machine to a U.S. history.
It's the
question.
one I think's harder anyway.
The majority of the lands of the Navajo Nation are located in what U.S. state?
I don't fucking know, man.
Utah, New Mexico, Arizona.
If I had to guess,
Step
Arizona
Mom, pick the right
sounds-
answer.
Arizona sounds pretty accurate. I don't see it being Utah. And if it is Utah, I feel sad for them.
So, Apollo.
How's Apollo
any
feel?
thoughts on it?
Yikes.
Yeah, I
I'm not
agree.
sure about this.
Okay.
We're gonna cheat. We're gonna ask the class, but I'm gonna keep in mind that he doesn't
And
seem
it
to
is
know.
locked in.
Uh-huh.
You're using a
In
cheat.
case we get like a split class.
Specifically, you've chosen to ask the class.
I'm sorry, I'm touching my
Let's see what our
mic
class
because
thinks the
I'm
right
adjusting
answer
my
is.
betting here. Who's the U? Oh, we don't have the
Who
U.S.
thinks
geography
it's
expert.
Utah.
It's Brooke.
Ah, no one.
Okay.
And who thinks it's New Mexico? No one.
Okay,
I
so
see.
we're all in
So who
agreement that it's
thinks
Arizona.
Arizona.
Sweet. All right, I'm just gonna skip
Yeah.
Yay.
Step Mom, which is the right answer?
it. All
Well,
6 of
the
us.
actual answer is Arizona. Too easy. You get 300 points.
What we got next?
So,
4.
Apollo, thank you for attending today.
Please don't be
Step
garbage.
Mom,
Please don't
pick
be.
a good subject for the question.
Mm.
There is. Don't fangirl too much on our next question.
Still have AG.
Born in Spain in 1491, Saint Ignatius of Loyola founded what organization of priests?
Oh.
Dominicans.
What?
Jesuits, Franciscans.
No idea.
Step Mom, pick the correct one.
If I had to guess, Jesuits, but I don't know, man. We are gonna have to use that final cheat, though. We're getting a new question.
You got the answer.
Yay.
You've chosen a cheat.
Oh.
Specifically, you've picked to get a new question. You'll get a brand new question of the same type and category.
Oh,
No
I'm
more
nervous.
cheating. Good luck. After serving as Prime Minister of Great Britain for much of World War II, Winston Churchill was then succeeded by whom?
I don't think I know this.
Neville Chamberlain,
That's.
Stanley Baldwin, Clement Attlee.
Man, as soon as Chamberlain
Step
popped up,
Mom, please pick your answer.
I don't know who Baldwin or Attlee are. Or, wait, Clement Attlee? No, it doesn't sound familiar. I gotta go with Nevin
The actual answer
But
is
I don't know, man. please.
Clement Attlee.
Son of a
Good
shit.
call, but that's not the right answer.
Well,
And
alright.
let's just look at the answer for the first question.
Is it Jesuit?
It's
Should I just have answered?
Jesuits.
Of goddamn
It
course.
doesn't
That
exactly matter for
always
points,
happens.
But it's nice to know.
Fuck off, dude.
Unfortunately, you are not smarter than a 5th grader. But we'd love to give you another
Every
try.
time I'm like,
It's
oh,
time
well, I
to
would have
check
guessed
out the
this.
final scores.
It ends up being the
Congratulations, you
frickin'
did a
right
great
answer.
job.
Yeah,
Time
I
to add
did
up
do
the
a pretty
points you
good
earned.
job today, honestly. I'm proud of this episode, to be honest. But so we're gonna go ahead and leave it here. Let's see if we unlocked anything real
Let's
quick.
look at what you've unlocked.
Hey, Apollo, don't get an itch in that. Alright, I hope you had fun with this episode, because I did. Oh, this was a great stress reliever, because, man, it has been crazy. I'm not going to go into details, but, yeah. See you next time.